All right. Good morning, everyone. It's so good to be with you today. My name is Michele Lau, and I am the Affinity Diamond and Gemstone expert for QVC US. But you know that already if you're here. This is the Diamond Boutique, and I'm super excited about today's kind of celebration day. You know, the month of November is always a great time to reflect and to be thankful and grateful to the people around us that mean so much to us. And you guys really, really are so important to what Mama Pat and I do here. Mom is here. She's already been talking to William. What we're going to be doing today, and all throughout the month of November, God willing, is we are going to be highlighting a few of you that have shopped with me throughout the years and are very passionate about diamonds and jewelry and what you bought and are just fun to talk to and tend to join us, you know, as often as you can, which I really appreciate. So it's kind of a customer appreciation month here. If you want to be featured down the line, send me a picture of yourself and your jewelry and we'll chat. And who knows, maybe we'll use your picture in an upcoming broadcast.
Show me, girl.
Hey, Cass is here. Cass is somebody that we're definitely going to get to know in future weeks here in the month of November. Again, I appreciate each and every one of you. Jerry, I know you're out there. William, you were here bright and early, which is good because you're one of our featured folks right at the beginning of the show. So thank you again for being with us and happy Thanksgiving. Be thankful and grateful for everybody that you love. First thing I want to talk about here as we get going is William. Meet William, everybody. William's online right now if you'd like to say hello to William. He's an awesome man that I've come to know and love over the last number of years. He's like family to us, and he has a passion for jewelry and diamonds. William actually was taught a lot about jewelry at the hand of his grandmother, who he loves very dearly. And this is a piece of jewelry that we're going to be featuring that I think is really special. What William has on here is some of his different diamond pieces that he owns. In fact, he can put it in the chat if he'd like. There's black diamonds, there's champagne, he has yellow diamonds. He's just full of great diamond information. If anybody would like to say hi to William, you'd be appreciated. So the first one we're going to be talking about today, is...
Jerry said hi, William.
Jerry, hi, Jerry. Thanks for coming back. I really appreciate you there. This is William modeling his bracelet, which I think is so handsome on him. And this is a bracelet that can be worn by gentlemen or by ladies, and we talk about that all the time. He tells me that he really loves it and gets lots of compliments on it, but here's the thing. There's just a handful of them still available in stock, and they're on clearance. In fact, a lot of these items today that you guys are wearing are on clearance now, which is pretty awesome. Maybe you got the clearance price. Maybe you want to share it with a friend. But this was J420. I want to make sure I put my glasses back on so I can see the number. Thank you, Mama. Mama's going to also post them in the chat. J420168. All right, it is over 1/3 of a carat in HI near colorless I2 or better clarity diamonds. This I call the unicorn because this is an item that was the only item that we have brought in 22 karat gold over sterling silver. So 22 karat gold, just to go a little deeper into that, is almost pure. I mean, the pure bar of gold that you would find in the Treasury Department or that you might, be investing in, that's 24 out of 24 parts pure. So the gold that's over the silver in William's bracelet and potentially yours is 22 out of 24 parts, which is very yellow, very golden and rich and very warm. It's just awesome. It looks super Italian. It looks very of the moment, again, with the paperclip design. And the paperclip design actually goes back to World War II. And at one point in history, it was illegal to wear it because it was so rebellious and it was showing resistance. And so a lot of folks, like William, who likes to be very fashionable and very of the moment, they'll lean towards the paperclip because, again, it's got a bold look, it's got an understated look, but still with that one encrusted link, it stands out. What does William have to say about it, Mom?
William
Anything?
says he loves the bracelet. He wears it all the time. It's when he's dressed simply or dressed up.
Yeah, he likes to dress up when he goes out. He's very elegant. He's always super put together. And so he likes to wear it when he goes out, which is really amazing. The reason it works so well for men and for women is that it's adjustable completely. So even if you're buying something for this holiday season for a young person who maybe has a size 7 or a 6 3/4 or maybe even smaller, you can make it smaller by just moving it down the chain. So that's why it fits men so well, and ladies too. I have found that it's even more gracious than 8 inches in length. Do you think that's true, William? Because you've got it right on your wrist right now. I'd love to hear your feedback on that. What's up, Mama?
Well, hello to Tyrone.
Tyrone, good morning. So glad to have you here. Tyrone, if you have a piece of jewelry that you love from us, would you take a picture and send it to me? I'd love to feature you in an upcoming show as well.
And Sandra.
Sandra made it. Excellent. Right on time, too, because we're going to be talking about you next. I'm so glad that you're here with us today. It's been a crazy week. We're trying to get ready to go to New York when we get done with the live stream today. WJA has their 40th Ruby celebration. And so we're honoring some of the special women that have really honored and propelled other women in the business like myself back in the day. I know, I'm excited, Mama. Mama's all ready. I'm all ready. We just got to zip up and put our gowns in. Gowns, can you believe it? They'll allow women in gowns. But yes, we're going to go do that in New York. Looking forward to it. This is Sandy. Sandy, of course, beautiful, put together, wonderful customer of ours, and someone that I really enjoy chatting with online. I enjoy all of you guys, but I just sort of picked some people that I feel really connected to for this, and I'm going to continue to do that throughout the month of November. She loves pink diamonds, and she went on the hunt for a beautiful pink diamond necklace, which she actually spotted on Gem Day this year. We got her one, which is awesome, and she loves it, and obviously it looks beautiful on her. This is item number J425054. It was $1,619. It is today $971.99. It's on 3 credit card payments of $324. And if you have a Q card, you can put it on 12-month special financing of $81. I'm just giving you all of that for convenience, okay? So you don't have to go look it up. But I did something that my sister recommended. At the very top of the chat, I put links to all these items. So if you just want to touch the link and go there, you can. It's sort of like the love letters from Lauren that we do when we're doing the QVC live stream, but I don't have the little boxes in the corner. You have to go to the top of the chat. What are you giggling about over there, my mama? What?
You might want to mention to everybody that J4W 5054 is not the number. It's
okay.
J425054.
Yes, thank you. She had a little slip of the finger. It is J25054. All right. So sorry about that, everybody. Yeah, this is a really pretty piece. I mean, obviously super elegant, just like Sandy. It's
She is.
isn't she beautiful? Yeah, I really like it. In fact, I think I have another
William
picture of her.
is
Let me
very
see.
handsome.
Oh, just the necklace. We'd rather see Sandy, wouldn't we? Yes, I know. Everybody looks so great. William looked handsome in his bracelets. Sandy, beautiful. I would love to know, Sandy, because we didn't have a chance to talk about this. Is this a piece that you wear special occasion, like maybe the ruby, or is this a piece that you like to wear every day? I know I would wear it a lot. I would probably want to put it on, keep it on forever. The reason being, I love the color pink. Pink looks so good on everybody, right? But the really special thing about this, and it's full finished on the back, it's got all the little accoutrements, but it's the material, the pink diamonds. A quick story, and again, I love this. This is so much fun. I hope you guys liked seeing some of the customers that shop with us and get involved in the live stream. If you want to see more of it, would you let me know? I think it's really fun. It's fun for us to be able to connect with you guys and to share your pictures, but I want to know if you like it as well. Anywho, so this year after, gosh, I've been in the business now for about 25 years, maybe closer to 30 years. And the Argyle mine has been around for 37 years. So ever since I get in the business, people have said to me, and over and over again, well, the Argyle mine's going to be closing. The Argyle mine's going to be closing. And I mean, it got to sound like, oh, come on already. Is that mine ever going to close? But it did this year. So finally, it just wasn't feasible to keep that mine open in Australia. And what happens is once a mine closes, then the prices really skyrocket. And we've seen it in a lot of the auction houses. We've seen it just in the general population. But the thing about a necklace like this is you can't just walk into a jewelry store and buy natural pink diamonds. So the fact that you can do it on TV, I think is so decadent. And so you want to get it. While, I mean, something like this for under $1,000 is really fantastic. It's a fantastic opportunity. Not that I'm ever presenting for investment, because I would never do that. That would be like going to a stockbroker and having them giving you a sure thing. Nobody can do that. But if you do follow history and what happens when mines close and when things become obsolete, it has been a very good bet to bet on diamonds, and in particular natural fancies like this. Yes, Mom?
Well, they're mentioning how rare and expensive on other sites,
It is, yeah.
and
They
she
are.
also mentioned that you just have to see it in person.
Yeah, Sandy says you have to see it in person. I would agree with that. You know, the cool thing about it, and I love morganite too. I love all gemstones, right? But morganite doesn't give you the scintillation of color that pink diamonds do. You don't get the same kind of depth or texture, if that makes sense, to the way it looks as you do with, you know, a pink diamond, a natural pink diamond. But there is the thrill of the chase with the pink diamond. You more oftentimes would have to have it custom made than actually be able to buy it on TV for sure. Or actually, sometimes TV is a better selection than, you know, you would find. You can't really walk into a store with the door and see these readily. Part of it is that they don't have the time or, I guess, the access to the information like a lot of us that are really in the trenches do. And so, again, when the mine closed, we acted quickly at QVC, and we made and leveraged some of our relationships to be able to bring you in something so elegant and wonderful and really a little miracle of nature. So that mine is gone, guys. I mean, champagnes, grab them while you can. Most of the world's commodity in pinks, of course, came from Argyle. You can get pinks and you can get champagnes in other places, but they're not of the same kind of elevation. They're not of the same stature as what Sandy owns, and what you could own too if you have an interest in it. Today might be the day to get that Q card. If you get a new Q card, you get $20 back. If you were to call customer service, they can approve you on the spot. And again, super limited in this one. Both Williams bracelet, which is so gorgeous and was under $250 for crying out loud. Fantastic for a third of a carat. I don't even know if I said that about the price. Yeah, Williams bracelet. Let me go back in case you joined us late. Here's William. There he is. There's William. There's William's hand. It is J420168, which you can find in the chat. That is under $250. 67% off. Fantastic.
I'm sorry.
What?
You might want to cut the family short here.
Cut the
Amy
family?
just said, Amy,
My sister Amy's in the house. Good. We're going to be
They're
talking about
not.
her in a minute.
they're not affordable on QVC for sure.
Amy, they are.
Whoops.
Well, given what it is, Amy's like, those are not affordable. Okay, so $1,000 is
said
$1,000 to me. It is. But Amy, go ahead and Google, because I know you like to Google. Go ahead and Google what the market is for natural pink diamonds right now, and you're probably going to want one. Just saying. I know you love your yellows, and we're going to talk about that in just a moment. Sandy, thank you for allowing us to use your picture and to tell your story a little bit today. Did she have anything else she wanted to interject as we go?
No.
Okay, you're still giggling at Amy. That's funny. Anyway, here's what the necklace looks like a little closer up. I love it. I really do. I love the way it lays on the neck. I just think it's so elegant and graceful, but yet, even though it's really bold, it still has a femininity, which is very appropriate for this beautiful woman, Sandy. And you, maybe.
Sure, me girl wants a necklace.
Well, the necklace is great. Yeah. Shermy girl, thank you so much. That's our friend Cass, which you are going to meet next week if she can get her pictures in. We're going to bring in some of her things. And I would love, again, for you guys to send me a little note, a little private message, if you want to be included in this. You know, I love you all for coming back every week. What's up?
Amy said, geez, she's embarrassed.
Oh, no.
Jonathan. Hello, Jonathan.
Jonathan, hello. We haven't seen you in a while. Jonathan, today we're honoring some of our customers that we love, and you are amongst them. If you have any jewelry that you want to talk about in the live stream, all throughout the month of November, I'm going to try to include at least one or two of you that I love dearly. And we wouldn't be here without you guys, and don't think I take that lightly. You know, there's very few of us old birds.
Careful.
Well, I've been in this for a long time, right? I love TV shopping. As somebody who has a vision issue, I'm legally blind, actually, and a lot of you know this already. I see very well straightforward. That's why I'm able to, you know, get all my classwork done and my certifications with the Gemological Institute of America, but I don't have any peripheral vision or any night vision. And so I really appreciate TV shopping for the convenience that it offers, but that's just me. I'm also an onliner for sure. Amazon knows me very well. But these are the kinds of things you don't see everywhere. And so it makes me happy. This beautiful woman next up is Becky. I knew I liked her from the minute I started chatting with her. She's so much fun. And she's a busy lady with a big business. She's a real estate agent. She does, so many things and is so involved in so much. What I wouldn't give for that hair, Mom. Isn't she absolutely stunning?
Oh.
I know. She loves jewelry. And we happen to have a kindred spirit in something. So everybody meet Becky. Becky may or may not be with us this morning. I'm not certain. But I did want to share her story because I love it. It's a great story. So our mutual admiration. Oh, shoot. I spilled the beans. Maybe I put them in the wrong. I put them in the wrong order. Well, our mutual admiration started with the Brilliant Rose. I'll show you mine. So that ring in the middle, the solitaire, is the Brilliant Rose. Let me take off the other pieces so you can see it. It is, I feel, the most special diamond that we sell at QVC. Now mine's the 3 carat, and she wanted it just a little bit smaller. She wanted the 2 carat for the size of her hand. And a lot of it does have to do with scale, right? When you're choosing a ring, what looks best on your frame. And man, this makes such a beautiful impact. But then we got talking after the fact, and we'll get more into the Brilliant Rose in a minute, but we got talking about stacks. So I brought my own personal stack out to show you today, and then we're going to walk through the options that Becky came up with. So first of all, the Brilliant Rose, if you are interested, is, glasses please, my eyes are tired today. The Brilliant Rose 2 carat is J422466. Is that the number I gave you, Mom? Because I typed it wrong the first time around.
Yes, 422466.
Yes.
Greg says hi.
Hi, Greg. Greg Stern?
Yes.
So awesome to have you there. Thank you and good morning. Yeah, 14 karat gold on this. Now, this is not for the week of heart, okay? So like I said, it is our top tier. It's the best that we do. It's a specialty cut by a master craftsman. It comes with a GIA certificate like this. That is actually on the package. It's got a sticky on the back, so they put it on the package. And what you can do, this is also the certificate, but to get a digital version of it, you point your phone at this and it takes you to the GIA's virtual vault and gives you all the dimensions, all the grading for your specific diamond. So this is a different diamond, but I just had it laminated so I didn't spill stuff on it because we tend to spill over here. So I had that done. So anyway, it is not for the faint of heart. It is over $6,000. It's about $6,500 right now. It's on 3 credit card payments of $2,189, and it is a colorless diamond. I can guarantee you that. So colorless diamonds, how important are they? Well, they're really important. They're very expensive. The reason they're so expensive is a diamond, when it's grown in the earth, goes through a lot of chaos to get to the surface, right? So it comes up mostly through volcanic activity, and on the way up to the surface, which is hundreds of miles beneath for billions of years of time, it can pick up other gemstones, it can pick up inclusions, it can pick up little carbon spots, growth patterns, all kinds of things can happen. So in today's modern technology, we have figured out how to mimic the growth process that happens deep within the Earth's crust over billions of years, and we can do it faster. So you can get a bigger, bolder, cleaner product, colorless diamonds, and they're less. About, 30 to 65% less right now. So if you were looking at a 1 carat diamond initially to get engaged with for the holidays, you can do like Becky's done here, and you can go up to a 2. You can get twice as much for your money. And a better product, a cleaner product. Now, I love them both. I buy them for different reasons. Affinity, I tend to purchase as gifts for other people because I like the romance of it having been, cradled in the earth. I love the history of it. I like the idea that it's not perfect. So that's why I like Affinity. But with Firelight, if you don't care that it was in the dirt for, billions of years, if that isn't meaningful to you, this is chemically, physically, optically a diamond. It's a diamond. It's as if I were going to give Mama Pat roses and she wouldn't say to me, were these hothouse roses or were these grown in the backyard? she would say, thank you for the roses, right, Mom?
Yes.
Yeah. And so, and Rick Domeyer actually came up with that, and I thought it was so brilliant. But yeah, I mean, this is it. This is the future. So what she did is she saw a set of 3 stack rings. And those are the rings that you see that she's mixed and matched things around. And those are J420942, Mom. 420942. This is also Firelight. It is near colorless and VS plus. Near colorless is a wonderful place to be. We're talking about right up at the top of the tier. Now, no, they're not colorless diamonds, but we can wear them next to our colorless diamonds and they look great. So just know that you're going to spend less for them. So this might be a place where you make a compromise, although not much of a compromise, because you're getting a really beautiful product. Now, I see you over there, Mama. What were you trying to say? And I was interrupting you.
Well,
yes?
it had to do with that actually has to just be a matter of taste.
Yeah, it is. It's a matter of taste. It's a matter of budget. A lot of times, I mean, that's the number one reason that people buy lab grown is because they see the prices are so doggone low. I mean, can you imagine what a 2-carat brilliant rose ring might cost? You had to have it custom cut. It's all done in gold. It's got 80 facets, a special facet arrangement on it. So it literally looks like it's blooming. So when you put it with these bands, it's really striking. And the 3 bands are under $1,000. You get all 3 in 14 karat gold for $910.98. So I think she made a really good buy here. And I love the different ways she stacked them. Like you can see, some of them she used just 1, some she used 2. She'd split them up and wear them on different fingers. You get 2 that are kind of similar, but yet somewhat different. And then the third one is way different. It's got a lot of air in between the diamonds. So go look at them, guys. You're going to really appreciate them, especially since they're on 5 credit card payments of $182 or 12 Q card payments of $59
I have to mention,
in gold, 14 karat gold.
Amy is doing a little thing about
Yes.
who likes which kind
Oh,
of
that's fun. Yeah, that's fun.
It is,
What are
but-
people saying? I'm interested.
Well,
I always read them after the
I
fact.
think they're really listening.
I appreciate that.
William came back. I mean, it's tough because I was going to jump in. I don't know which I like, and I'm seeing them.
Which what?
Which diamonds?
Oh, they're all good. They're
I
all
love 'em.
diamonds.
First I see one that I can't tell the difference.
But it's like saying you're going to pick between your daughters.
Oh, well, there
We're
you
very
go.
different,
But
right? But we're the same.
William said something interesting here.
Yeah.
He said he likes Brilliant Rose because he likes solitaires.
Yeah.
We have to try to include more
Clusters.
clusters and necklaces
Yes.
and earrings because
Oh,
they're
you are right
all
on it. I was just
marvelous.
talking to the artisan on this collection just this week, William, and you are right on it. We are presenting to the buying team, and hopefully coming up first part of next year, a whole big, beautiful collection. In fact, yeah, right now, if I forgot to Google it, I was going to Google how many Brilliant Rose pieces we have in inventory right now. The last week we had 17 SKUs, and it's going to, I mean, we're going all in on this because we really, really love the Brilliant Rose. And it's going to be different shapes too, William. So we won't just do them all in rounds. We're going to be doing... because when you know this already, but I'll tell everybody else. When you talk about diamonds, first you talk about the face-up shape, and then you talk about the cut. So the face-up shape will not always be round. We're going to end up doing some, I don't want to spill the beans too much, but we're going to end up doing different face-up shapes, and we're still going to be doing the hand-cut, master-crafted, Brilliant Rose cut underneath. So... it's going to be so good. I'm so glad that you're here. You guys are hearing all this first, by the way. So, and stay with us because I know I'm being careful. But at the end of the show, I'm going to show you something that just went live on the internet that most people have not even seen yet. It's my web discovery item. So please do stay with me. I want to go ahead and move
Michele?
forward a little bit. Yes?
Hold your ring closer. Carol
Oh, sure.
Krager just joined us, and she's having a little trouble seeing them on her phone.
Can you see this, Carol? And welcome, by the way. I'm glad you're there. Does that help? Now, the stacks are not the rings I have on, but the solitaire is in a 2-carat instead of a 3.
Oh, I'm glad you're turning it. Yeah, try to do that often because
Okay.
that shows more of the brilliance.
Yeah. I mean, the best thing I would recommend is that you use the item when we get done. or now if you want, but you can use the item numbers that we provide, and the links are at the top of the chat, so you can just touch it and it'll take you to it. You're welcome. Anytime, anything I can do, I'm happy to do it. I'm here for you. That's what this is all about. Okay, so I get questioned all the time. They say, well, what do you mean you're not selling anything? My sister did the same thing. She's the one that encouraged me to put the links on and to have Mom type them in. But that's not what I'm all about with this Wednesday thing. What we're about is spending time together, Mom and I, and spending time with you. In love and jewelry. I mean, I really mean this from the bottom of my heart. This is your chance to ask me whatever you want to ask me. And I want to make sure, whether you're buying from QVC or anywhere, that you are going in with all the information that you need to make a really informed and really good buying decision. Because for many people, this is one of the biggest, for me, one of the biggest investments we make in our life. I mean, our house, our car, our wedding rings, diamonds are expensive, and I understand that, but they are so well worth it. Why buy stuff over and over and over again in your life? Why buy things that, unless, once in a while I buy a piece of costume jewelry, but mostly I want things that last. That's why we wear them as our wedding pieces. We're hoping everything lasts. So diamonds are forever. And they're bringing back that slogan, by the way. I just was speaking to somebody from De Beers, yeah. And De Beers is actually underwriting the event tomorrow night. In case you joined us late, WJA, the Women's Jewelry Association, I sit on the International Board of Directors for them, and we are celebrating our 40th anniversary, supporting women in the business. If you are interested in getting involved as a jeweler, we need women bench jewelers really badly. Go to the WJA website and we will provide assistance. We have grant money available, we have scholarship money available, and we really do want to help other women. So it's a great organization. I'm really proud to be a part of it.
One more thing.
Yes, Mama.
See, I can interrupt you.
Of course you can. Anytime.
Of course, your ring. I mean,
I love it.
Please.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I get the same kick out of seeing that particular firelight in smaller.
Oh, yeah.
Like in earrings.
You're so right.
Oh, you catch them across the room.
Okay, she makes a really good point, and I always forget that because I love my ring so much. And Becky, of course, wearing her, this was the GIA certificate, a little bit closer, by the way. But yeah, look, this is Becky's ring.
Oh. The band rings?
This is her brilliant rose ring.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And again, that's a lovely, lovely ring. But what Mom was saying is, with the brilliant rose, she said, we're showing the big guns, the big ones, the 3 carats, the 2 carats, which, aren't you proud to own this? I mean, come on, this is a great ring. But it does come in smaller sizes. In fact, I fell in love with brilliant rose looking at a 1.15. Just one that was a little over a carat. You get so much more light play. In fact, with the brilliant rose cut, you get 30% more light. So when you're wearing diamonds, that's what's important. And to your point, Mom, we do have earrings, we have necklaces, and some of our hottest sellers last week during the event that we had were the small necklaces, the 1/2 carat and the 1 carat.
Good.
Yeah, because you get that same colorless quality. All the brilliant rose has the colorless quality diamonds. So it's really nice. Ah, Amy. All right, this is her bracelet, right? I am going to do my darndest to persuade her on this one. All right, so this is a pretty awesome bracelet, right? My sister Amy is online, and you can all say hello to her. I hope that you would. I know she's been chatting with a lot of you, but I took her to JCK with me a couple of years ago, and it was really, actually, she came with me to be helpful to me, which I appreciated. We were hosting a WJA breakfast there, and then, of course, I had to work at the show. So she had never been to the show before. It's a closed show, but it's one of the largest in the world. So we're walking around, and we're looking for diamond inspiration, and she saw this bracelet, and she literally squeaked. She's like, oh, Michelle, you need to bring this in. Then we popped the tag, we flipped it over, took a look, and we're like, oh, man, I don't know. That's really, really expensive. I mean, it is a big bracelet. It's 4 3/4 carats, and it's weighty. So we called the buyer, and actually this bracelet inspired the Today's Special Value that many of you may own, the ring that looks like one of these segments. And they indulged me a little, and they brought in a few of these at the time, and our customers have loved them. The way we were able to keep the price down from what we saw at the JCK show was we went into silver. And we also did gold over silver on the setting, but that sold out. So all I have left is the sterling silver, which is actually, when you're looking at a bracelet that's got so many stones and so much detail, it's probably best to have it in silver, because silver is going to be a stronger housing for all those diamonds, because there's a lot of small diamonds, a lot of work in this to put it all together. This is from our Affinity brand, and it is baguettes and rounds, and again, a big 4 3/4 carat. I would love for Amy to type into the chat. Oh, you have your finger up? Is that what you do?
Yeah, William mentioned
What it was like when we saw this
is it
initially.
on Q card monthly payments.
Yeah, let me see. The
We're not
bracelet, it is.
Oh.
Yeah, the bracelet, okay, so here's how it is. It was $4,729. Don't back away. I got great news. You're going to save thousands of dollars on this, because there's just a little bit left. And we've already got out of it what we need to. It was $47.29. It is now, I got to make sure I say this correctly, at this moment in history, $2,659. So this is why I wanted to include it today. I know it's limited, and by the time you get there, I don't know what's going to be left, but it's so worthwhile to check it out. It's on 5 easy payments of $532, and if you have a Q card, it's 18-month special financing.
Wow.
It takes the price down to $147.78
A month.
a month. Yeah, over 18 months. Now, your first payment needs to include shipping, handling, and tax. And then, you know, in addition to the $147, but we send it to you right away. And then you make payments on it as you're wearing it. So it's even better than layaway like that. I think it's outstanding.
I don't mean to interrupt.
No, I want you to, because I'm waiting to hear what Amy has to say.
I want to see what she says about that bracelet.
Amy, yeah, that's what I'm waiting to see what she has to say about it, because she was with me when we found it. She was really a part of it. And I think it's a big compliment, well, to her and to me, that we discovered it and we brought it in, and I just thought it was great. So I wanted to include Amy. I didn't put her picture because I didn't ask her permission ahead of time like I did the others. But Amy, next week, if you wouldn't mind, I would love to include you as well. Just take a photo of yourself in that beautiful yellow diamond, if you wouldn't mind. I'd love to show that. All right. So I included myself wearing the bracelet because I didn't have a picture of Amy, and we get mixed up. People mix us up all the time. But the reason I did is not to see myself. I did it so you could see it for scale, because in the picture, it looks like, you know, you need help holding up your arm, right? And it is a huge piece, but it's not overwhelming. It's not overpowering. It's very tasteful. Oh, it's super elegant. The segments are really nice and smooth. I know we all worry about that. It's really smooth against your skin. It's just first class all the way. All right, this is your surprise. Every week, Mom and I do this on Wednesdays at 10:30, so tell a friend. But one feature that we started is we like to go treasure hunting. I'm not much for getting dirty. I don't really like to go into the mines and look for gemstones, so I like to hunt the web. So we discovered this necklace that was just coming into stock. Now, if it looks familiar to you, it should. Many of you own this ring. This is, many people associate the ring version of this with Amy Strand, and the story is so funny. The day it debuted, I was working with Amy. I was supposed to be on the air with her with it. Went all the way into QVC, and she wore it during her fashion show. The doggone thing sold out before I could even get out there. I was like, wait a minute. I prepared this whole big, beautiful spiel. But anyway, I loved that. I thought that was great. And we've reordered it as often as we can. But we wanted to make, in time for the holidays, this necklace that went with it. And you're the first ones to see it. So the item number on it is J428773. Got it? It's 1.75 carat, 14 karat gold. It's $2,611. It's brand new. There's only a handful of them, and I'll tell you why in just a second. It's on 3 easy payments of $870.33, and it is limited for sure. The story is the designer who created this for us, again, a personal friend of mine, we talked about the ring before I was to go out with it with Amy Strand. And he told me, Michelle, this was really a hard decision for me to make, to sell these stones to you guys, because I've been collecting them for 14 years. You're going to find natural pinks. You're going to find yellows. You're going to find greens. You're going to find champagnes. I mean, no two pieces are exactly alike. And that's what makes it incredibly special, especially in the shape of a heart, where no two loves are the same, no 2 days are the same. Around here, no 2 hours are the same. And so I just really appreciate the whole idea that life is fleeting, life is ever changing. And I can just see you putting this around her neck for Hanukkah or for Christmas, or maybe buying it for yourself as a special gift under the tree. I'm all about it. Why not?
You know, somebody just said it's a bouquet around your neck, William.
It is a bouquet around your neck, William. That's a lovely thought. Yeah, it's like a flower garden, isn't it? All
But
those pretty colors.
In person, that shows the colors,
Yes.
but it's also delicate.
Yeah, even though it's large, it's a large piece. It's about this big,
But
but it is delicate. You're right.
It's feminine.
And this
It's
is what I
very
liked about it,
feminine.
even better than the ring. Like the ring, with the ring, they put the heart a little bit askew, right?
Yes.
Which was, I mean, super cute. It was really, but a little bit trendy. This is more classic. We were talking about Sandy's choice earlier, and Sandy, of course, I hope she's still with us. She had
I think
the.
she had to go.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
She had to. She unfortunately
She had
had
an
to go on with her
appointment she
day.
had
She
to
had an
go to.
appointment.
And
I
so
appreciate her
did,
stopping in.
I
And
think
Becky,
it was
thank you. William's still with us, I think.
Yes, and Tyrone.
And Tyrone, hi.
I
But this
think-
is, again, the web discovery that we like to share with you every single week. So hopefully you can come back.
Greg had to run. He's off to
Okay,
Houston.
great. Got it.
Off to Houston.
Houston. All right. Travel safe, Greg. Thanks to the rest of you for sticking around, though. I really appreciate it. All right. Well, I think we're almost at the end of our time, are we not?
Oh, we're 5 over.
5 over? All right. Well, I will let you run. We are heading to New York. We got to go catch the train, and I will report back next week all about the Ruby Gala. All right? All right, everybody, send me your pictures and your stories. I would love to include you all throughout the month of November. And thank you to those who participated in particular. Thank you to William, Sandy, and Becky for being so gracious. I'll talk to you guys soon. Say hi to Mama Pat.
Bye.
All right. Bye-bye, everybody.